J baby y'all. 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 J baby y'all.
Let's hit them like buttons. Let's hit them like buttons.
J baby y'all. 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 J baby y'all.
J baby. Yes, sir. What's goody? We are here, but y'all thought we wasn't getting on. I know we're a little late today, but hey, we here. Let's talk about it. What's going on? It's Freaky Fridays, too. I hope them ladies sending them toes. Hope y'all wasn't BSing. Y'all better send them toes in. That's a fact. Shout out to all the ladies and the Sheababys. You know they'll be in here in a few. Fellas, you know how we do every morning. We lit. We got the ladies in here. How's Dougie? What's goody?
Yeah.
Jamel, what's poppin'? I'm a real P. Diddy. I'm the real P. Diddy watching from Dell. What's up? Ain't no party like, oh, they in here early. The Diddies are in here early.
Yeah.
I gotta love it. Let's roll them out. They pulled up early. Yes, sir. The Diddies are here early. Love, brother Love, you in the building. Brother Love, we ain't forget about you. Let's go from you. Let's start there. Brother Love, don't make me start with you, Brother Love. Brother Love. We went to Club Love yesterday, Brother Love. We could go back there again. Don't make me do it, Brother Love.
Mates. Everybody's so serious, but we're about to go to Club Love. Club Love! If you can't dance or you can't pop, you gotta stay at home. You know the Joker don't play that, baby. Welcome to Club Love.
You know what I'm saying? Brother Love, Diddy, what's good, baby? Talk to me. waiting for us to get on, man. I know you've been waiting to talk to us from yesterday, brother Love.
Sheababytv.
That's a fact. Shout out to brother Love. Oh, man, this is crazy today. This is crazy already. Brother Love. All right, man. Let's get this show jumping. Let's get this jumping. Today, we're going to definitely talk about your man, Young Thug. He is home. Let's roll Young Thug out for coming home early. Yo, I try to tell you, there's going to be a lot of groupies out there, Young Thug. Keep them away. Keep them away, Young Thug. They back to riding already. I saw your man, Champagne Poppy. Champagne Poppy's already on Twitter with it. It is nasty already, my boy. I need to talk to Fox. Where Fox at? Oh, Doug Free, Love. Love. So what's up, Love? Are they gonna let you? Beautiful Queen, what's poppin'? That's a Shape Baby right there. Yes, sir.
Sheababytv.
That's a Shape Baby right there. Yes, sir. Jamel Fareed, what's poppin', my boy? We here. Let's hit them like buttons. Let's talk about it. We on the way to ATL now. Oh, this is a good way to get there, my boy. Let's put that podcast on. Just listen on the way. We got a good show today.
Sheababytv.
You getting nothing but shout outs on that ride, my dude. Oh, baby love, you say you need that baby oil? What that baby oil looking like, baby love? What's that baby oil looking like? You know what I mean? Yo, Love, let's talk about that before we get into the show, because we're going to start off with the sports today. You know what I mean? We're going to take our time today. It's Freaky Friday. Shout out to the ladies. And if the ladies send them toes in, we posted it. Matter of fact, let's get the show started with Niche early. Let's get with the Shape Babies early.
Sheababytv.
Oh, Niche. Oh, Niche, girl, you playing games with them out there. You playing games with them out there, Niche. You playing games out there, Niche. Raphael, what's good, my boy? We here. Just look at that Niche toes again. Okay, so let's start off with them sports. I want to start off with the NBA last night. Ja Morant, I can't lie, he killed your man last night. What's homeboy's name? The boy Damian Lillard. Killed him. He dropped 30 on him. That dude Damian Lillard has 6 points. What a bum. Like a fool, I took the Bucks. The Bucks is, I don't know. The Bucks looking like they the same old Bucks. That's a fact, Michelle. If you got something to say, we sending you to the Gagency. The Gagency is the word of the year. That's a fact. Shout out to Ray J coming up with the Gagency. All right, so another upset last night. The Rockets over the Mavericks? What are we doing here, man? You can't get no money out here right now. I'm seeing this already. I'm seeing this already. Nisha G, what's up? Nisha, we ain't forget about you, Niche. We ain't forget about you, boo-boo. We got to roll you out. We got to roll you out. You are the GOAT this morning. We got the Ronnie Show. We got the Ronnie Show. We got the Ronnie Show. We got a Ronnie Show. Them toes is marvelous. Marvelous. All right, so the Spurs beat the Jazz, another upset, and the Suns beat the Clippers. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe tonight will be better. Last night was not good. Last night was not good. Enough respect to Nisha G. That's a fact. Beautiful queen. I know you got some good looking feet. I just know you ready for that. I know you ready for that. So a lot of money was lost last night. Oh, this Melvisha. Shout out to Melvisha. Yo, Melvisha, where you been? What's up with you? We've been looking for you. What happened? You lost your account? Damn, Melvisha.
Sheababytv.
All right, now, the NFL wasn't as good as I thought it was yesterday. I thought the Jets would lose, but they won. That's what I'm saying. You can't get no money out here.
Yeah. Sheababytv.
I thought the Jets would lose, but they won. Aaron Rodgers he's still old, but he still got a couple wins in him. Oh, I'm good, Melvisha. I'm good, girl. Chilling. We here. So yeah, I thought that the Jets would lose, but they won. Shout out to the Jets for getting that win in. And shout out to Michelle, too, being in the chat, showing a lot of energy this morning. All right, so let's jump right into the show because it's Freaky Friday. We want to spend a little time with y'all later on. I want to start the show off with your girl, Kamala Harris. Yeah, so Kamala Harris is getting close to the election day, which people I'm pretty sure have been voting so far and already. It's already November 1st. You know, so I'm pretty sure people are been outside voting, you know, trying to see. I know all you ladies are trying to, you know, put everything together to get this win out. You know, my mom's never, ever, ever in life stressed me out as much in calling me to vote as much as she did this year. She is starving for me to vote. And I know she wants me to vote for Kamala.
Sheababytv.
Yeah. But like I was explaining to somebody today, it's hard for me to vote for her, man. You know, it's hard for me to vote for her because it's stuff like this, man, because she's digging deep and she put a lot of these niggas' boyfriends away in jail. A lot of these niggas scammers that they was fucking with before they got on, you know, when they was stripping these girls right here and they was dealing with the hustle boys, Kamala was locking them niggas up. Kamala was locking them down. Now they doing shows for her. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know that's why I said it's tough for me to vote. Because I don't know who to vote for. Look at this. They outside with her. They outside with her. You know what I mean? They actually got a concert coming up. Let me show you the concert. Look. I think it's in Milwaukee rally. They got a rally with her. Look, they got this looking like this is Hot 97 Summer Jam. It's getting real nasty out here, y'all. It's getting close. Now, you know what Donald Trump did? He disrespected the Puerto Ricans, so he definitely lost the whole New York City, probably. You know what I'm saying? So, this is looking like, you know, she's digging real deep trying to get them votes up. They got a whole concert, a whole vibe for her going on this weekend coming up. Cardi B's outside with her. And you know, I don't know if I think Cardi B's Dominican. I don't know if she's Puerto Rican or Dominican. I'm not sure. Y'all can correct me. What is Cardi B? Is she Dominican or Puerto Rican? You know, I'm hoping y'all say Dominican because if she's Puerto Rican, you know, she's definitely running with Kamala Harris. She's definitely running with Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? But she's outside with them, man. She's outside with them. trying to pull up that smoke for y'all because she was actually saying something too. Hold on. I think she was on Twitter with it. But you know us. Yes, that's why we won yesterday. Net surfing. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to net surf when it comes to something like this. Let me see. Show. I think that's in Milwaukee, right? That's where they said that was at? Let's see. It's in Milwaukee, right? Why they pick Milwaukee out of all places, though? That's what I'm saying. They went to the places where they felt like this, like Donald Trump was, like they felt like Donald Trump was gonna get a lot of votes at. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what this says. Oh no, we can't use that. Hold on, we gotta get the right net surf for y'all. Let's see. They might not have too much smoke out there. Oh, here we go. All right, we're going to have to take this from the Fox News. That's where they want us to grab it from. Okay, I got it for y'all. They telling you exactly what's going down. Here we go.
Presidential nominees will hold rallies in Milwaukee tomorrow night.
Fox 6's Ashley Sears is live with any disruptions we might see and what these visits say about our state.
Yeah, Mary, the Secret Service says to expect some traffic delays as well as parking restrictions over the next couple of days as the two candidates try to win Wisconsin.
It shows effort, and I think it means a lot.
It's a final push in a state with razor-thin margins.
It shows me that they are caring about this state.
Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump returned to Milwaukee at the same time Friday night.
As long as people are attending and they're getting the information that they need.
Damn, they both gonna be in the building. It's up.
The former president will hold a rally at Fiserv Forum at 7 Friday. And more than 6 miles away at the State Fair Expo Center, the vice president will hold a concert and rally along with celebrities from the Isley Brothers to Cardi B.
It tells Wisconsinites that we are in the bullseye.
UW-Milwaukee professor emeritus Mordecai Lee says Wisconsin isn't just important, but perhaps the most important to the presidential nominees. Both campaigns have visited the state.
I told you I knew it was something about Milwaukee.
I think they've both come to the conclusion that whoever wins Wisconsin is going to be president.
A spokesman for the U.S. Secret Service says,
I knew it.
He will have security around Milwaukee over the next few days with traffic delays and parking restrictions. Voters are taking notice of the attention and waiting to see if it all pays off.
I'm excited for it to be over.
Now, if you have things to do around Fiserv Forum or State Fair Park, there could be some traffic impacts and businesses might be affected as well. Some places like the nearby MATC will not have classes tomorrow, they say, because of the rallies. Reporting live.
Okay, so like I said, it was something about Milwaukee. It was something about it. So it seems like Kamala Harris, she went that deep. She pulled out Glorilla and she pulled out Cardi B. So her rally, wherever she gonna be in Milwaukee, gonna be jumping. It's gonna be a lot of gangbanging over there.
Yeah, baby.
Imagine her shit get shot up. Trump say, yo, you know what? We gonna go get these. We gonna go get all them niggas from O Block. Man, you see Trump. Why did you see Trump in O Block? Trump said in Wisconsin, you guys vote for me, I get little Durk out of jail. Yeah. You guys vote for me, you could best believe little Durk will be home by 2025.
Shit, baby.
I'm telling you, these dudes is thirsty. We might as well let my man run for president, B. Let's get Ray J up there and Kanye West to run for 2028, man. We need Ray J for president. Yeah. We need our boy Ray J for president, B. That's a fact. That's what we need to be voting for next year, man. We need Ray J for president, B. That's a fact. We saw him on there yesterday with Nicki Minaj. It's up, man. Rico Dubs, what's goody, my boy? Oh yeah, we talking this Kamala Harris smoke in here. You know, we just heard from the news, my boy. She got the big concert pause going down in Milwaukee this weekend. Yeah. Which will probably, I'm not gonna hold you, it'll probably be sold out. She'll get her point across with that, I think. Let me see what people say. Reactions to Kamala Harris, Milwaukee. Okay. Let's see what they say. Yeah, because we want to see what the people out there saying, man. Kamala Harris, Cardi B. Let's see if they see if it's Cardi B. Because that's a little bit more YouTube-ish. Let's see what they say. Nah, it ain't too much smoke out there. Seems like the people, they want to see what happens with this. So they say your man Donald Trump is suing CBS News for $10 billion for election interference. What's that about? Yeah. What's all this about? Hold on.
Look at this. So Trump is suing ABC News for
Trump.
$10 billion over that Harris interview.
CBS.
Yep, I'm bringing it right up. Let's get it right now, baby.
It's crazy out there.
Wow.
All right, that was Vice President Kamala Harris as she was speaking in Phoenix, Arizona. And we actually do have some breaking news related to this. Former President Donald Trump is suing CBS News for $10 billion over what he is claiming was deceitful doctoring of an interview with Harris. Now, Fox News Digital...
Wow. I wonder how he came up with that number. Whoa!
Obtained the affidavit exclusively today, and I have it right here to read to you. I did want to read you a part of this. I'm also just going to pull up some of this quote here.
Well, I'll tell you this. The press should be unbiased and just deliver the news, and they shouldn't be helping either or. They just should be delivering it as is. You can give your opinions, you can talk, you can discuss. Hey, I understand that, but they need to be...
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of agree with them. They are trying to sabotage Trump, though. They are. Even with the whole, when you listen to everything, try to build up cases, try to send that man to jail, they've been trying to sabotage Trump. I can't lie. You know, that's why I said I don't rock with her. She like a snitch to me. She like a snitch to me. Yeah, baby. She like one of those people, like, I could just see her, like, if she heard my channel, like, clip him. Get his channel taken down. She's one of those people, B. Yeah. That's why I said I can't really rock with her like that. I can't really get with Kamala Harris like that. I'm not saying I'm not voting for her. I'm just saying I'm not really feeling her energy as far as what she's done in the past and her thirstiness to win. That's all I'm saying. I know she's real thirsty to get a W right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they all are. But still, you know, it's crazy that, you know, how it's put is either or. You know what I mean? It's like Trump or Kamala. Nasty. Yeah. Trump or Kamala. Nasty. That's all I'm saying, man. They left us with nothing. You know what I mean? What happened to the third parties? Remember we used to have like goofies running like Ross Perot, those type of clowns? What happened to This was the year of the third party. They kept them out. Where are those clowns at? That never even have a shot. Where are they at?
What it is, baby.
Come on. They talking about Eli offering money, but I got a text yesterday from Democrats from Kamala offering me. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, Michelle. They so starving for money. Nah, no, you did. Bring it out west. Where you at? Yes, she did. She got an offer they offered her $250 yesterday. Treated her like a crackhead. Yeah, baby. They treated my girl Michelle like a crackhead. Shout out to Clash TV, too, for spending money, man. They bags is fire. Look. Yes, sir. They bags is fire. They spending that bag up there. But yeah, like I said, you know, I agree with Michelle. You offering niggas $250? I got a text today from Donald Trump offering me $1 billion to vote for 3 times. You lying. $1 billion? Now you know that's nasty work. They not giving out no $1 billion. That's crazy. I can't lie, this has got to be the most thirstiest election of all time starving campaigns. These guys are starving campaigns. Starvers. It's crazy. All right, let's move on from that nonsense. Yo, check this out. This was crazy yesterday.
Dude, he that big.
Well, around this time, you'd actually bring drugs, recreational drugs, to Puff.
Yeah, he was always cool. And him, Kid Rock, Naomi, Andre Harrell, that's all, they all coolin'. You know, I don't know about what's going on right now. I know we used to say shiny suit, so I don't know what's happening, for real, for real. We used to always say, man, shiny suit, but that was his issue. I thought it was a hate crime. I'm cool.
Okay, and...
All right, so that was the code. Did he get you on the phone? He said, you know what time it is, Playboy? Shiny suits. Niggas, I'm on my way. That was the code, shiny suits. Pay attention, y'all.
Dude, he that big.
Well, around this time, you'd actually bring drugs, recreational drugs, to Puff.
Yeah, he was always cool. And him, Kid Rock, Naomi, Andre Harrell, that's all, they all coolin'. You know, I don't know about what's going on right now. I know we used to say shiny suit, so I don't know what's happening, for real, for real. We used to always say, man, shiny suit, but that was his issue. I thought it was a hate crime. I'm cool.
Shiny suits? Shiny suits? Yeah. Get them shiny suits together. Hey, yo, and you know what's crazy? I got the picture for y'all. This is the shiny suit right here. Diddy, I got you, my boy. You said they gave you some baby oil this morning, right? But what they couldn't give you was the shiny suits. I got the shiny suits for you, my boy. Hold on, we gotta find it. Here it go, here it go. Here it go. All right, just sent it over. I just sent it over. Yeah. Dante Guileless, what's good? Patricia, what's up, boo-boo? Sheababytv. How you doing? Chilling? Okay, look. Hold on, let me go grab it. Zesty suits. I got you with the zesty suits. Hold on. All right. So this is the shiny suits that everybody was talking about with Diddy back in the 90s. This is the boom, boom. Have my man Mace involved in this. Now, hot track. Wrong on this hot track. There you go, Diddy. There you go, Diddy. Yeah. That was the code. Bring that baby all over. Shiny suits? I ain't gonna lie. This was them errors though. Shout out to Diddy. Diddy killed this game. Diddy killed this era. Yeah. See, I ain't gonna hate Diddy. You definitely killed this era. This era's all you. Yeah. Oh, Eric, you want to see them feet again? We ain't forget about Nisha. She's still the GOAT. Uh-oh. There she go. Yeah. Queen Niche.
Sheababytv.
Queen Niche. That was a nice one, but there you go. There go my guy. Yeah, Shiny Suit Man was definitely doing his thing back in these days. Let's hit them like buttons too, man. Let's get to it. Stop hating this morning. We got a good show. So yeah, Shiny Suits was definitely doing his thing. That's a fact. But that's what the dude was talking about. When Diddy say he wanted, I got some baby oil, niggas say Shiny Suits. That was the code. Bring that through. Shiny Suits?
Dude, he that big.
Well, around this time, you'd actually bring drugs, recreational drugs to pop.
Yeah, he was always cool, and him, Kid Rock, Naomi, Andre Harrell, that's all, they all coolin'. You know, I don't know about what's going on right now. I know we used to say shiny suit, so I don't know what's happening, for real, for real. We used to always say, man, shiny suit, but that was his issue. I thought it was a hate crime. I'm cool.
Okay, and
he said he thought it was a hate crime. That's crazy. Shiny suits? Yeah. Shiny suits? That's a fact. All right, so I wanted to get into, let's get into Young Thug. So, Young Thug, right? He's home. Young Thug is home. The judge granted him. He even got permission to make music with Gunna. That's what I said, man. They had this all lined up. Gunna's his man. These guys are going to be doing records together. He's home. And they gave him permission to do songs with him. That's crazy. Granted permission to record with new music with Gunna as part of the plea deal. Yeah. I can't lie. Young Thug is out of here. Meet the new Tupac. Meet the new Tupac. This boy is out of here from here. It's to the roof from here. It's to the roof from here. I'm telling y'all this now. It's to the roof. Let's see what them streets is talking about out there, man. That boy is home. You know who was hating on him too? Academics. Let's see what he's saying. Yeah, he outside with it too. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Come on, Act. Let's keep it real.
That's usually what y'all are watching. So right here, this is what I'm looking at. Anyway, basically, I say all that to say, the most important thing going on right now is that currently, right now in court, YSL is actually in court, and this trial is taking a very sharp and drastic turn. Some people thought it was about to conclude because they basically took a few days off, and after the judge admonished the prosecutors for just not knowing what the hell they were doing, essentially what pretty much happened is that the judge went to go think over actually accepting the mistrial effort. Now, if she granted a mistrial, it would mean that the state would have about like 45 days to elect to try these guys again, unless it was a mistrial with prejudice, which means they couldn't. She ruled out that she would not say mistrial with prejudice, just because they've spent millions on this case, right? So it's either got to be dead completely, but they can't go through this again. I don't think the taxpaying citizens of Fulton County could go through it again. Anyway, while thinking about it, apparently there was a meeting with Fani Willis in her office with all the defendants' lawyers, and it has now come to light that they're finally back in court now presenting what's kind of the update of that. Fani Willis offers some of these guys a plea. For example, this guy, I think his name is Qua. Let me make sure I'm getting his name right. This guy's name is Quamarvius Nicholson, aka Qua. Okay, and hold on, give me a second. And he's taking a plea.
That's a fact, James White. We always said free Thug on this platform. That's a fact. We always said niggas was hating on him.
Best in his best interest to take a plea. If you're asking why he's taking a plea, and just to show you how down bad the attorneys are, like the prosecutor, they have actually offered, he had a murder charge. They dropped it. They're like, oh, no more murder. Or the nigga you killed, rest in peace. Who cares? We're dropping the murder charge. Just plead to 1 count of RICO. Now, it's important why they couldn't drop the RICO charge, because the RICO charge is the one charge that links everybody together. And if you drop it for him, you could possibly drop it for everybody else. Remember, someone like Gunna, all he had was a RICO charge damn near, right? So they dropped this murder charge and they kept the RICO charge. And I believe that he's going to get a bunch of probation.
That's a fact, Rico.
On how much time he's going to do. But they're giving out up to 20-year probation, which to me sounds crazy. 20 years of probation? Whatever, though, right? Now, we don't know if Young Thug, a.k.a. Jeffrey Williams, has accepted a plea deal. Apparently, there was negotiations. But you also have to remember, at the direction of Fani Willis, the whole target of this, they spent the millions to get Young Thug. They don't care about Quamarvius Nichols. You know what I mean? They care to get Young Thug. Would they drop, well, they're not going to drop the RICO charge, but would they do something to say, Young Thug, spend a year in jail, and then come out, you're going to be on 15-year probation? Would Thug even want that, though? Because the case is looking kind of sloppy. Also, he's been locked up for a while. Do you really want to be on, like, you know how these rappers get down, right? Like, you know what I mean? We'll get to the 6ix9ine stuff. Like, 6ix9ine, like, did a 5K1 letter, which means he cooperated. He got out of jail, and basically they gave him some stipulations and apparently violated one. That's why he's...
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to find out what's going on with 6ix9ine today, too. We didn't net surf on that yesterday. We're going to find out today.
But they're giving that type of shit out, which is like, it's a setup to fail later, okay? This guy, he's, of course, going to accept it. Queen of the topics, thank you. Yeah, y'all seen, now I got it rebraided yesterday, man. Y'all seen the length coming in type shit. Feel me? Now, since it's kind of growing, y'all might start seeing me pop out without the hat.
Durk locked up, man. You better get rid of them dirty ass braids.
You know, I was looking at myself while I started the stream. I said, every day I look physically more like Lil Ack. Remember, I put on a wig. It was like a dread wig for that shit. Now I actually like grew the hair. It's crazy. Anyway,
nah, shout out to Academic. He moving.
We're gonna see when Brian Steele and Thug gets up there. Does Thug take a plea? I'm probably thinking no. Or if they take a plea, how favorable will it be for Thug? Remember, they spent millions and millions of dollars to get Young Thug. And if Young Thug gets out, even if they give him 2 years, honestly, because in 2 years, first of all, say 2 years after time served. So say they gave him 4 years or 5 years, right? 5 years. He would get out in 2 years because he's already been sitting for 2 years, right? So that would be 4 years. So he'd pretty much get out in like 2 years or a year and a half. And even if they give him 10-year probation, now he got to stay clean for the 10 years. But I think that's a loss.
That's a loss. That's a long time, man. Not getting no trouble. Nasty.
So anyway, it looked like this move, though, is helping out this guy, Qua. I see some people saying that this dude taking a plea might not be good for everybody else, but we don't know if everybody's taking a plea. Anyway, let's chime in real quick and listen to what's being said. But again, currently breaking right now. We're going to get to the 6ix9ine case afterwards. By the way, 6ix9ine is also walking into federal court in New York, so we're going to get an update on that.
That's crazy.
Now breaking right now, we're going to jump to this case. Here we go. This is Quaverius, is that Quaverius?
What a time to be in media, y'all. These niggas is wilding out here.
Quamarius Nichols, aka Qua, taking a plea in YSL trial now.
A conspiracy. We acknowledge the two events that he participated in. We categorically deny any other allegations other than those two events that are sufficient for a factual basis. We categorically deny that we participated in any way in the unfortunate death of Mr. Drinks. We categorically deny any other charges to which we are, substantive charges to which we are not entering a plea, and that includes gang charges. This is a plea solely to a conspiracy to violate the RICO Act. So that, but yes, we acknowledge a factual basis to that extent, Your Honor.
Understood.
Trying to tell you, it's disgusting out here.
One additional
Let's talk about it. Hit them like buttons too. Let's get it.
basis regarding the nature of YSL is that the evidence has shown and will continue to show that Mr. Nichols conspired with others to participate in Young Slime Life through a pattern of racketeering activity.
So, by the way, I can tell you what's going on here. This lawyer is kind of trying to carve it out because they're quote unquote going on the record. Everything's going to be in the transcript. Everything could be used by the DA if the others want to continue the trial. So if he admits to, oh yeah, me and Jeffrey did shoot the nigga, they could say, well, a guy who pled out said him and you shot the nigga. Now, here's what's very important.
Straight done, Rico Dubs. Straight done. That's a fact.
He don't admit to nothing else because nobody want to be seen as a snitch. So these guys are taking pleas, but they're making it very clear through their attorneys. He only admits to what he did, okay?
They said act as the feds. Nah, but Dan Jr., you know he is the feds. That's why we got to listen to him because there's a lot of shit he going to say that I'm not going to say because I'm not the feds. You know what I mean? I'm ducking the feds. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't even want them digging up shit for niggas years ago. You know, I'm not a saint. My hands was not always clean. I'm clean now. But, I'm just keeping it real. Ack is he's a college goofy nigga that, yes, he is the feds. But he do know the smoke. Let's just listen. Hold on. Vlad too.
You reviewed with Mr.
Yo, Dan Jr., I'm glad you said that. I promised myself when I jumped in this game, I will not let. That's why I said I stopped interviewing these rap niggas like that. Because the only way to really get it lit on an interview game is if you have the rap niggas tell you who they shot. And I'm not interested in that. You know what I mean? But I do like talking the news and going. I let these niggas be the snitch and we just listen and just, at this point, I'm like, y'all, we just listen.
Between the state and your attorneys and to discuss anything you wanted to about that with your attorneys.
But yes, I feel the same way you feel too, fam. They definitely the feds. It's too much. Like, yo, for instance, let's go back. Like even this right here. This is a crazy question.
Dude, he that big.
Well, around this time, you'd actually bring drugs, recreational drugs to Puff.
Yeah, he was always cool, and him, Kid Rock, Naomi, Andre Harrell, Dazon, they all coolin'. I don't know about what's going on right now. I know we used to say shiny suit.
That's what I mean. I just don't want to be that dude. Like to ask them. So at this point, you need views. Vlad is in the game for views. You think he's in here to just be talking to these dudes? He gotta ask those type of questions. But those are federal and those are indictment questions. Yes, Willie Webster, 100%. Young Thug can't even look at nobody. Let's go back to the smoke now.
Obviously with the advice of your attorneys, but it's ultimately up to you individually to decide whether you want to enter this guilty plea or not. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Guilty plea?
Yes.
All right. And Mr. Harvey, have you advised Mr. Nichols of the alternatives if he does not ultimately go through with this guilty plea and the potential benefits and drawbacks of all of the other options?
Yes,
All right.
very thoroughly, Judge.
All right.
Dolores, what's good, boo?
Anything that the defense wants to add to the record?
I appreciate you, Dolores. You know what? And I'm glad you said that, because the real facts is that is, the truth. You know what I mean? I will not, I just don't see myself doing that. But yes, I do like going over to smoke with y'all in the morning because y'all my niggas. Y'all my niggas.
He will be 30. And at 30 years of age, he has a wife. He has got a 13-year-old daughter. He's got a 10-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son. His wife and sister, I believe, are here in the courtroom to support him. He, Mr. Nichols, was born and raised in Atlanta. And, we're at this point before I have even given my opening statement in this case.
Yes, sir.
I do want the court to know that Mr. Nichols' mother died.
No 6ix9ine today? Let's stay on thug, right?
To police when he was 4 years old. And he was raised by friends and family in the Atlanta area. So he has come to this point in his life from a very humble beginning. And he has sought the support of friends in this courtroom and others in this courtroom. He is an intelligent young man who I believe has a future. Every day we do a word of the day. We put a new word into a sentence. And I think this is in his...
Yo, this court case was wild yesterday in court. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Nisha sent me to smoke during the day. She said, I can't lie, watch the whole thing. It was crazy. Yo, y'all gotta see, this shit is wild over here.
So the courts will have jurisdiction over him for
even academics is open.
period of time. So I asked the court, given who this young man is, and given our categorical denial of some of the factual basis, to accept the plea and sentence Mr. Nichols accordingly.
It's crazy.
Mr. Nichols, is there anything that you want to say?
No, ma'am.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. I find there to be a factual basis for the guilty plea to the RICO count one of the indictment, that being a conspiracy to acquire control or interest in money and personal property through a pattern of racketeering activity. And that is the only count that guilty plea is being entered for. The remaining counts of this indictment as against Mr. Nichols are being null pros by the state as a part of this indictment. I find, having heard the evidence up to the point of trial right
Rico is straight nasty work out here.
Of at least one overt act in furtherance of the conspiracy. And that there is evidence that would fall within the required statute of limitations to establish this RICO conspiracy count. One of the things that we as judges are instructed by our Uniform Superior Court rules to do when we are considering whether to accept a guilty plea and whether to accept a negotiated sentence, and this is a negotiated sentence in this case, is to take into account whether giving leniency in sentencing is going to aid in ensuring promptness and certainty or at least more promptness and more certainty with regard to corrective measures, whether the defendant, and in this case, the defendant has acknowledged guilt and is accepting responsibility for his guilt of the RICO count, and whether accepting the plea will aid in avoiding further delays, not just with regard to this case, but with regard to the entirety of our system here in Fulton County. And this plea does go towards doing all of those things.
Shout out to my man JC Jr. What's goody, my boy?
Accept the plea as negotiated and sentence in accord with the negotiated recommendation. As I said before, find there to
Wait, Dolores, you in Alaska? Fire.
have been freely, knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily entered into by Mr. Nichols with an understanding of the consequences of doing that. And the sentence on count 1 is the sentence that has been negotiated of 20 years to serve 7, with the balance of those years to be served on probation. And that, I don't know if there are any special conditions attached to this that y'all have talked about at all.
There are no negotiated special conditions in those, so there are none as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
Okay, so that was Young Thug right there in court. We heard pretty much it seemed like the judge was being real like, like, you did your time. We just want this probation for you. It seems like he got to do these concerts for, like, stop the gang violence and stuff they want him to do now. That's cool. They're going to make a lot of money and a lot of revenue, and hopefully they can stop the gun violence with that. So that's cool. We give him that. That was a good thing for him to do. Therefore he can start working right again. Mike Williams, what's good, my boy? Thugger free, that's a fact. Shiny Zoo Zesty alert, you want that? I got you, my guy. It's no problem. We give them the Zesty alert. That's the Zesty alert. You know what I mean? But yeah, having Thug do those community service concerts, I like that a lot. I can't lie to you. That's good for the community. That's good for people to get to come out and see him. A lot of artists will be on those concerts with him, definitely, because he's home. But like I said on Instagram, there's gonna be a lot of groupies. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of groupies coming forward real soon. Everybody want to be Thug's friend again now. Thug is home. We got to get a verse now. Free Thug. Remember all of this? And nobody popped out. Nobody did nothing when he was locked. They just didn't want to keep their name out of the mix. Yeah. Now Thug is home. I ain't gonna lie, this is Meet the New Tupac right here.
Sheababytv.
He said, Miss my Rican Queen from the Bronx. That's a fact, my boy. Ain't nothing like a Bronx Queen. Shout out to Mark Cap and Baby Love.
Sheababytv.
Yeah, but like I said, a lot of people are going to be definitely fanned out. And they trying to get close to Young Thug right now. All right, so check this. Your man Wack 100, of course. I think Thug is his guy, but he got something to say. Let's see what he say. Hold on, Wack 100 got some music behind there. What you doing, Wack? You don't want nobody to eat? Hold on, Wack. Let's see what this is. Hold on. Let's see what's smoking with this.
Go to Clubhouse.
They keep putting this music behind it. They don't want us to eat. Okay, this is good.
On the people who wind up like Mr.
Here we go. This criminal lawyer dude. He talked the facts. We're gonna see what he say about this case.
You guys, what do I tell every one of you guys? Build your education, build your financial future, build your relationships with your woman, with your family, with your mom, with your. You have to look over your shoulder because you just did something that the police are going to come. Don't be that guy, and idolizing drill and the things that they do in drill and just the whole gangster culture and lifestyle, it isn't safe for you. It just isn't. The prosecutor was asking for 45 years, 25 years in, 20 years on probation, and with all these conditions. But the problem is that you have a situation where just hours earlier, she was willing to give him just probation. How do you square that?
The recommendation that the state previously made prior to us reaching this point was made with the hope that Mr. Williams would agree to certain special conditions of probation that we asked.
He entered into a nolo contendere plea and a non-negotiated plea. What is a non-negotiated plea? That's where you don't have any agreement with the prosecutor except for the things that you're pleading guilty to, and it's an open sentence. So you can ask for whatever you're going to ask for. The prosecution's going to ask for whatever they're going to ask for.
Okay, so I'm pulling up the picture of this guy right now. This guy, I ain't gonna lie, this guy is one of them dudes. He's one of them dudes that, he started this kind of when little Durk and them started running, when they started getting a little famous. So this guy, I'm pulling up his picture now.
National Board Certified Criminal Defense Lawyer here with an update on the YSL breaking news with our content genius. The breaking news is that YSL, or Young Thug, Jeffrey Williams, has taken a deal. He has pled guilty to a bunch of stuff, and we're going to get into that. But before we do, guess what this is, bro?
I got the guy's picture coming up now. He's lit, I'm telling y'all.
eForms.com. eForms.com is a very effective way. You need.
Okay, I got his picture. Hold on. Let's get him up there so we know who's talking. Yeah, man, your man Baby got the, Sheababytv got the, definitely got the, this nigga right here, B. This dude right here. I know y'all seen them out there before. Yeah. Bruce is the man. That's a fact, Dolores. Hold on. We gonna let Bruce talk about the case. Bruce gonna give us the real rundown. Bruce gonna give us the real rundown. That's a fact. Let's let Bruce talk for a minute. Let's let Bruce rock.
Have your CLR sweatshirt. If you're not sporting that sweatshirt, or your hoodie, or your hat, or whatever.
Hold on, he's doing some promo. Let's get to the scoop, Bruce.
Plea and a non-negotiated plea. What is a non-negotiated plea? That's where you don't have any agreement with the prosecutor except for the things that you're pleading guilty to, and it's an open sentence. So you can ask for whatever you're going to ask for. The prosecution's going to ask for whatever they're going to ask for. But here's what I don't like about the prosecution in this case. You had a straight plea. On the one hand, they were willing to let you walk free. On the other hand, now they're asking for 40 years, 15 years of probation, 25 years in custody and 20 years probation. So how is it that you, on the one hand, you say, oh, this guy's such a danger, but I'm going to let him go free if he does exactly what I say. Otherwise, we're going to ask for 40 years, 45 years. That's ridiculous. And I think the judge saw through this. So, but this plea comes on the heels of 3 other pleas that went down this week in this case. This week, the judge approved of plea deals for 3 of them. Quamarvius, right? Quamarvius Nichols, 29 years old. Marquavius Huey, 28 years old. And Rodalius Ryan, 18 years old. One of them's already serving a life sentence for murder, and he got 10 years. The other 2 were time served. So one of the things that you look for in sentencing is you want to avoid disparities in sentencing. So even though he's at the top of the list, for the indictment, how do you let other people go free and give such lenient sentences, but at the same time you're asking for 45 years? So these men all face multiple counts of various racketeering and gang-related charges, each potentially carrying a prison sentence of 5 to 20 years, with all of them agreeing to plead guilty to racketeering conspiracy, with Huey also pleading guilty to other reduced charges. They accepted more lenient prison sentences with probation and time served. Ryan, however, will remain in prison on a life sentence for 2019 murder, but his 10-year prison sentence in the RICO case has been commuted to time served. So what does that mean for Thug, for Mr. Williams? Well, he pled guilty to count 1, nolo contendere. That means no contest. It means you don't agree with it. You're not saying that you're guilty, but you're just letting the conviction stand. 20 years, commuted to 5, served 15 on probation, $25,000 fine. Count 2, 5 years consecutive. Count 58, let's see, which is count 7, 8, 50, 9, 60, 61, 62. So basic.
Okay, so we're going to go back to him. We got to leave Bruce up there for a minute. Because we got to let Bruce talk for a second. But let me tell you what I'm thinking. When it comes down to this Young Thug situation, right? Hear me out for a second. I kind of like it that he's on the streets and he's home. They want him to do these shows. They want him to do all of this stuff. But for a man to not, you can't even punch a nigga in the face. People are going to be antagonizing this man because they know he can't do nothing. I feel like Thug's got to sit in the crib and do albums from the crib, do the like how YB does, how Youngboy does. He got to sit in the crib and do all the music, the videos in the crib. He can't even go outside. It's not working. Now, he gonna get paid. He gonna get streaming money. He gonna get a lot of bread. But being outside, taking shows, going here, going there, doing that, and guaranteeing that you cannot get in trouble is a little bit nasty work for me. I'm telling you that. I mean, I can't guarantee when I go outside that nothing's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. You don't know. When you go outside, you make it back home, it's a blessing. Thank God I made it home. It's not even that you got killed. It's that you don't hurt nobody. Because you could be in the store minding your business, right? Yeah, baby. You could be in your store minding your business, right? And a person irk you on a CVS line and he spit in your face and you knock him out and he dies. Next you know you doing jail time. Yeah. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Take some time and really evaluate, can you really stay out of trouble for 15 years, bro? I mean, 15 years is around the corner. You know what I mean? And 15 years goes like this. Don't get me wrong. But realistically, for Thug, he's probably, let's see how old Young Thug is. How old is Young Thug? Okay, Young Thug is 33. So, 15 years, he's 48. Yo, he's still young, moving in the game. 48 is nothing. Shit, baby. Yeah. Gotta remember, LeBron is 40, giving niggas 40. LeBron is 40, still giving niggas 40. That's what I'm saying. So, I like the fact that he's in these streets. I just don't like the fact that they try to make 15 years probation is crazy. That's crazy if you ask me. All right, let's get back to your man, Bruce. Bruce, let's get it, Bruce. Let's get it, Bruce. We keep this picture up there with Bruce right here. Let's get it, Bruce.
6 other counts that related to either firearms or gang-related charges. So let's kind of look and see how the prosecutor came off. So we're not gonna. There's two parts to a guilty plea. There's the first part is a waiver of your constitutional rights. We're not going to watch that because it's kind of boring. You have the right to a trial, blah blah blah, and you waive all your constitutional rights.
While we listening to Bruce, I'm rolling up that Zagraba.
The basis is you usually ask the defendant questions. Is it true that on this date this happened? But in this case, since it's a nolo contendere plea, the prosecution gets up and says their piece, and then the defense gets up and says their piece.
Agreed to certain special conditions of probation that we asked him to adhere to, and that he would take ownership and responsibility for being the leader of YSL. Given that those negotiations have broken down, we are asking that the court sentence Mr. Williams as we have asked earlier. And prior to the court imposing a sentence, we would ask that Ms. Shawana Edmonds, who is the mother of Mr. Thomas.
So he entered a plea, and basically what she was asking for are two things. One, you know, the death of Thomas, that was part of this case, but they dismissed the murder charge against not just Thug, but other people. And so she wants the family member of Thomas to give an impact statement, and the judge denies that. And the prosecutor was asking for 45 years, 25 years in, 20 years on probation, and with all these conditions. But the problem is that you have a situation where just hours earlier, she was willing to give him just probation. How do you square that? You don't have any credibility with the court when you do that. All right, let's see what Thug's lawyer was asking for in his solicitation or recitation.
Many pieces of evidence, and then took liberty that is the state's theory. Mr. Williams has tendered a no contender plea to the RICO conspiracy count. I can see that.
Okay. Interrupt you.
No, it's fine. And Your Honor, I'll answer any of your questions, but the point I'm trying to make is 45 years to serve 25 years in prison when just this morning the probationary offer. It was a probationary offer. The state knows
That is not lost on the court. A probationary, you go from 0 to you got to serve 25 years in prison. How do you do that?
But they want to control. They have this theory of music, and they want to stop Mr. Williams from making music, from entertaining, just stop his life. That's just not right. And it's wrong of the district attorney in Fulton County to do that. If they offer probation, then he's not a 45 to serve 25 years in custody type of person, and he's certainly not the person that the state has stated in front of the court. What we're asking, Your Honor, on count 1, which is the RICO count, to accept the nolo contendere plea, please sentence Mr. Williams to 20 years to serve 5 years in prison commuted to time served. Mr. Williams has served, as I said, 22.5 years. On count 56, Your Honor, that's the leadership of a gang, nolo plea, 20 years to serve 5 years, commuted to time served, consecutive to all other counts. On count 57, which is a gang count, Your Honor, not a leader, plea, 20 years to serve 5 years, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. With regard to count 58, which is possession of, I believe it is marijuana with intent to distribute.
Damn, they had him with that? Okay, Doug.
On probation, concurrent with count 1. On count 59, which is violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act, possession of codeine with intent to distribute.
Damn, he was outside.
Probation concurrent with count 1. On count 59, Your Honor, which is...
Let's hit them like buttons. Get them likes up.
Georgia Controlled Substance Act, possession of cocaine 3 years on probation concurrent with count 1. Count 61, 5 years of probation for firearm count, consecutive to the other counts, consecutive to before count 56. And then count 62, 10 years to serve commuted to time served. That should be a total sentence, Your Honor, that we are respectfully requesting the court to consider. I believe it's 45 years to serve 5 years in prison, commuted to time served, 40 years on probation, credit for the time already served and commuted time served. As I said, after 3 years of probation, the probation becomes non-reporting, and after successful completion of 10 years on probation, the balance of the sentence be terminated. Mr. Williams asked the court for house arrest for 3 years as part of the sentence, but house arrest specifically defined that Mr. Williams will be in his home.
So he's asking for house arrest for 3 years. He's asking for 40 years of probation to be terminated after 10 if he successfully completes probation. That's common. And now let's fast forward to see what the judge actually does here, because I find the judge's remarks quite something.
Yeah, that's what I was telling y'all yesterday. The judge wasn't playing with Doug. They didn't want to let Doug out. I ain't going to hold you. They ain't had no choice. That's Young Thug talking.
Well, I appreciate it, and
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. He sounds like this changed him, B.
I mean, it's past your neighborhood. It's worldwide, especially young people. And having come up from where you came up from and living.
One of the things the judge does is gives kind of a speech, you know, because it's not just for the person that's standing in front of you. It's for the general public as well. And so they give kind of a moralistic, you know, you need to be a better person, you need to do this and that.
In and around that, you know, big gangs are damaging to our community. And it may be that a whole lot of rap music and rap industry is, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a modern day version of kind of WWE wrestling that used to be on television, where people would just get up and posture and act like they hated each other. And it may be that that's a lot of what.
So the judge seems really fucking naive here, honestly, when she sits there and talks about WWE, World Wide Wrestling.
Yo, it's crazy, right?
WWF or whatever the hell it's called. Like, this is fake. You know, I mean, so one of the things that the defense lawyer brought up was that the rap battles, and it's more like the WWE.
Facts. If they could get K-Flock out, that'd be good too.
Lawyer brought up was that this is, you know, these rap battles, the lyrics and the culture, it's just like WWE, you know, like the wrestling, you know, which is just bullshit because, you know, we see people getting shot up. Lil Wayne's bus got shot up, riddled with bullets. We say Julio Fulio. I mean, and then they go back and forth with these diss tracks. And so the judge is talking about this as though it's, you know, it's not real. And it's just, we all know better, don't we?
In the music industry with rap. But whether it is fake.
It ain't just rap. It's drill. And, you know, and there's a big difference between just regular rap and drill.
Whether it is fake or not, it has tremendous impact on kids and young people who think, this is cool, this is what I want to do, look at him, he's a millionaire. I can do that by being, you know, a gangster in the streets. And That's not true. What you're likely to have happen to you if you're a gangster in the streets is you get shot, you get killed, or you get thrown in prison.
Facts. Straight up facts. I'm telling you, the people who wind up like
straight up facts.
Williams are few and far fucking between.
Yo,
Get your head. What do I tell you?
Homeboy said facts. Straight up facts.
Build your financial future. Build your relationships with your woman, with your family, with your mom, with your brother, with your sister, and build those relationships. You got people dragging you down. You have to look over your shoulder because you just did something that the police are going to come. Don't be that guy, and idolizing drill and the things that they do in drill and just the whole gangster culture and lifestyle, it isn't safe for you. It just isn't.
And those are, by far the most likely outcomes. And, you've been in here watching the trial.
Oh, JT Dennis, he's too right. He's 1,000% right.
Posing with a gun as big as he is at 15 years old and going out and shooting and killing another teenager. And that's what gangs do, and that's unfortunately a lot of what rap music does.
Let's just make sure that she knows that isn't what rap does. Maybe drill, but not rap in general. I think that's a broad brush.
And if you are a modern day John Lennon, he might have rapped too in this day and age. I don't know, but I know you're talented. And even if you choose to continue to rap, you need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go. And that there are ways out of poverty besides hooking up with the powerful guy at the end of the street selling drugs.
That powerful guy at the end of the street is really not that powerful. And why not? Because guess what? The government's...
Okay, so, Bruce, we're done with you for a minute. Okay, so let me cut these guys off from here. This is what I don't like. Okay? I came up from the, okay, y'all say drill's dangerous, right? Okay, that's cool. Drill is dangerous, right? Because they actually talking about it, right? But let's forget about the music for a minute. Let's go to where, people weren't doing stuff because rappers talked about it. People were doing it because it was really being done. That's the era I'm from. I'm from the real niggas. I'm from the real of the real.
Sheababytv.
100%. Not no fake doing it because a rapper said it. None of this. This is because niggas was living. This is what the streets was in New York City in the 80s and the 90s. Let's keep it real. You got guys like Alpo Martinez. You got guys like Rich Porter. You got AZ. You got these guys, out there in Queens. These guys have more money than the rappers. They're doing it bigger than the rappers. The rappers want to be them. The rappers actually come to hang out with them. They're more famous than the rappers in the streets. Let's forget about MTV and video music box and all this at this time. We're talking about the streets. We're talking about the streets. Okay? So this is what I'm saying to you, is that I don't like when people say that you blame it on the music, because I came up off this music. I didn't go out and start robbing and shooting and killing people. You know what I mean? I didn't do that. If I got involved in some street shit, it's because I was looking for an extra dollar. It had nothing to do with music. It was a play. It was a play. It had nothing to do with no Jay-Z. Had nothing to do with no DMX, no Locks, no Jadakiss, none of that. No Beanie Siegel, no Eminems, none of them dudes. It was just a play. So I don't believe, yeah, Eric, sometimes you gotta hustle to eat. You know what I mean? Or to make a play, or me, If I made a play or made a move, it's just because I wanted extra money. Did I have to do this? No, I did not. So I'm not blaming it on no music. It's just something that I wanted to do. Thank God, God willing, I never got myself in no problems. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the real facts is that it got nothing to do with music. So for the judge to say, blame it on, you got to separate, what's entertainment and what's cap and what's people really doing it, fine. Was these guys really outside doing it? Does Young Thug, does Lucci and all of these guys live that life? Of course, they got a murder in the back of his car and kicked the nigga out. That's why he's doing time. We know this. You know what I'm saying? We know this. And I do have ADHD. The average person does. We all have that. You sound stupid, fam. Yeah. MC Light and Compton's Most Wanted made me grow a Jerry curl. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with that. You wanted a Jerry curl, that's cool. Get that Jerry curl. But that don't mean you went out and kill somebody. Yeah, entertainers are supposed to be influential into your life on things like that. But, you didn't go out and start, if you're listening to MC Light and Compton's Most Wanted, you didn't go out and start, I guess, gangbanging and doing the stuff that they said that Compton was doing, did you? Yeah. No, you just went and got the Jerry curl, just like me. I saw Mace and Diddy and them niggas, pause, not the shiny suits. They had an Averex. I went and purchased one. I didn't go out and listen to his rhymes and start getting a brick and start trying to kill people. Yeah, that's what people need to take from these entertainers. You know what I mean? If you want to grab a swag or two from him, okay, cool, because they swag is not theirs anyway. A stylist give these niggas they swag. You don't understand that because you're just a fan. But if you really look at it, you think, oh my God, he dressed so nice. No, the person that dressed them in that clothes is the reason that they dress nice. Niggas just show up looking like regular people like this. They go to the event like this. When they get on TV, they look like that. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And these are the real deals. 100%. It's just the fact of these are what people have to understand. You cannot blame the music on these artists. Yes, they are making crazy records. They are talking about they killing people and doing all this. That's fine. But that doesn't mean a child should run out and do that. They want to be these people. Whether Young Thug does it or not, they're going to see this street corner nigga doing it. They're really imitating the grown-ups in their hoods. They're not really imitating, can't touch these rap niggas like that. You can't get around them. You look at them on Instagram, that's fine. But then you go outside, you see your man with the Balenciagas on that do have a brick. That's the nigga you really trying to be. Yeah. They not really trying to be that rap nigga. Because the rap nigga, he's too old. You can't even touch him. You know what I mean? I would hope a dude from New York City that's 14 years old coming out from Harlem doesn't want to come outside and want to be a Young Thug with a lip ring. Come on. That's his swag. That's what he want to do. But am I listening to the music? Young Thug is crack music. Yeah, baby. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to hear nobody blaming it on the music. Little Durk, all these guys, what they did in their hood was supposed to stay in their hood. You niggas imitated it in Brooklyn, Harlem, Bronx, Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, imitating these lifestyles of these guys that did this to get famous. That's something y'all gonna have to live with. There's a lot of niggas, like he just mentioned, his man K Flock, feel sorry for fam. You know what I mean? He got caught up. You know what I mean? I seen his mother get an interview and all of this. He's just a young nigga trying to get out the hood. He gets out the hood, and it seems like, because of the music and the swag that you created, that you got to keep living these lives away. Like, let's say Durk did order these hits. You think Durk wanted to risk being in jail with $1 million that he got for all this? No, niggas pressuring him. You not going to slide for your man, Durk? You ain't going to slide. I see niggas on the gram pressuring Durk. You're not going to slide Durk. They just killed your man. You're not going to do nothing. Your man is done. Your man is in a box now. You're not going to retaliate. You're not going to do nothing, Durk. No, he's not going to do nothing. Nigga's laid up with his fucking cute-ass girlfriend and his kids chilling. So what he do, you pressured him enough that if he did do this, he had to put the bag up. Now that nigga's going to face in the chair. That nigga's ruined this man's life. And he didn't tell King Vaughn to run up on that man and two-piece him, and his man clapped him. He wasn't even on the scene. Yeah. Y'all got to realize, King Vaughn was a wild boy. You know what I mean? He had an opportunity in life where he got a record deal, but King Vaughn was always 730 from the start. If y'all niggas wasn't watching, you should go back and watch Chicago Hood Legends. Vaughn was always one of them niggas on there since a young boy. He was running around wilding. Him and his man, what's the guy's name? The little short midget dude. That was wild. The guns was bigger than him. Like he was the wildest nigga out of all of them. They had to get rid of him. He was so wild. They dropped him off broad daylight in the store. I forgot the homeboy's name. But yeah. They had his name on Troy. 100% Romeo. See? Romeo's tuned in. Lil Troy. You know, Durk had his name on the side of the hat in the Pooh Shiesty video. You know what I mean? As a fact. You know? Shout out to Rico Dubs, Harlem Romeo. I love talking to people that know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I was tuned in then. Was I doing YouTube then? No. Did I have my own shows, my own platform then? No. But I was watching, and I was watching all that shit from the beginning. You know? Lil Troy and all of them niggas, that's family. That's they heart. That's they heart. That's they heart right there. That's they day one little nigga ain't but 4'5", 4'7". I heard he was knocking niggas out, 7-footers, all of that. You know what I mean? Golden Kotex, that's love, my boy, that's a fact. But yeah, Lil Troy was one of them dudes. He's one of them dudes from, you know, he was, grew up from the Gunther with them, and actually he was the smallest, but he was the one that they was worried about the most after they took the main hitter out. And y'all know who that was. That was the sniper. I forgot his name too. But light-skinned, skinny young nigga. Yeah, baby. I forgot his name. He was their number one banger. After they took him out, things got nasty. Yeah, things got nasty. Yeah, Mark was one of them too. 100%. Mark was definitely one of them. That's what I'm saying, man. When you go back, you listen to all these names, right? This is why I was talking about him. Until they tried to hit him with some snitching stuff. I'm not sure what he did too much. This is one of my guys right here. Tay 600. Yeah, baby. This is one of my guys right here. He's around from the beginning. You know what I mean? Him, what's the other little guys that was had the record deals? They was gonna be the next up. They took him out in the alley. That's what I'm saying. Rondo number 9, that's all of them. Like I said, we had these pictures up from before. This is when Durkio was hurt right here. This is when Durkio was hurt. You know, now Durkio's like this. The Chirac piece is crazy. You know, it's nasty out there, man. Like I said, they pressured this boy Durk into doing all of this, B. Yeah, they pressured him, man. You know, I knew at some point with all of this smoke that people was on, I used to always sit home and I used to always be like, yo, why these bloggers is doing this to these kids, man? Stop talking about all of this stuff, man. This shit is real. These niggas really did this. This is not a game. This is not a book that the music industry done wrote so they can sell records. Like, I watched it. Like, I saw them do the shit and then tweet it. I saw this. I watched it. I watched the whole play. I saw everything, fam. I'm trying to tell you that. This is 2015, between 2013 and 17, it was a bloodbath in Chicago, my boys. It was bodies dropping left and right like it was no other. These guys was like, and then they jump on Twitter with it. That's why I was like I told you, look at this nigga right here, fam. This nigga thinks this guy's doing 20 to life, I think something like that. 25 years. Shout out to Ronald number 9. This is one of my favorite dudes right here. He set it off. This nigga got a bazooka in the hood. What are we doing? Yeah. And look, it's so gangster out there. First of all, he got the clip on the hip. You see him, right? Got the bazooka ready to go. It's so nasty in Chicago. Why even try to get fresh in the hood? Got the black nasties on. The black Air Force Ones. He's ready. Golden Codex, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Like I said, I watch these dudes. You know what I mean? I watch these dudes. But one thing I would have never done, even if I was doing blogging, I would have never talked about that stuff because I watched it. I saw them niggas doing this. I would have, oh no, I don't want no part of that. No, that was your man Trapstar Ross. Trapstar Ross is one of them dudes that we gotta say, let's get his picture up. Trapstar Ross is one of them dudes that started all of this hotness for all of them. Now, I gotta say, academics is involved in that too. Now, this is what gets me mad. He's sitting there, right? You got guys like me connecting to the community, connecting to the people, right? But instead, these are the guys that's getting the plaques. Hold on. Let me show you. Okay, we back. This is the guy right here that got a lot of these niggas locked up. This dude right here, fam. This is the guy right here, fam, that got a lot of them niggas locked up, B. And look, and he tells all they business, send them to jail, and look what YouTube gives them. This is what y'all did. This is what y'all did, not me. He solves the case and gets YouTube plaques. Yeah, baby. So when y'all say I'm not Vlad, y'all say I'm not these guys with the interviewers and all of this stuff, Trapstar Ross and them, I probably won't even be on YouTube too long when they hear stuff like this. Because they don't want people telling you the real deal. So they take them off the air. Remember, they suspended my monetizing for 3 months. I did nothing wrong. I didn't curse. Y'all never seen me smoking no weed on there. I stopped. I did that the first week. Once I seen that they was hating on that, I stopped it. So, you know, yeah, that's Trapstar Ross. Look, Trapstar Ross, he gets plaques. He goes on Vlad. Vlad interviews him, fam. Vlad interviews him, fam. Look, I can pull it up for y'all. You want to hear that interview? Trapstar Ross on Durk. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so Okay, look. So, this is 9 days before they get Durk. This is like, let's say Durk is locked up, what, a week ago, 5 days ago? This is like 8 days before that. Listen to this. This is him and Vlad chilling.
Who don't actually contribute anything business-wise. They're just there for intimidation, or they're there because they've been around you for a certain amount of time. You're asking for a whole bunch of problems, which you are going to have to pay the price for. You know, like, for example, I just flew down to Savannah, Georgia to interview Quando Rondo. He's up on all types of drug dealing and gang charges. This guy has, like, songs, you know, hundreds of millions of streams. He's got an album with NBA YoungBoy. I know he's not pushing drugs. And especially it's weed. But, you know, weed just happens to be illegal in Georgia. But, like, he's caught up in a whole case clearly because of his friends. Like, I've always, and listen, I've gotten caught up. I remember when I first, Vlad TVs first started getting hot, I surrounded myself with a bunch of street guys and they start causing problems and almost beating people up on my behalf.
Okay, so like I said, this is Vlad and Trapstar Ross. Trapstar Ross, they're here talking about Quando Rondo cousin Little Pab killed by Little Durk. Why are y'all having these conversations, my niggas? Come on, this is crazy.
In charge of this crew, I might go to jail over this. So I had to just separate myself and only keep people that I'm employed full time that are actually doing a job like regular employees. And if I need someone to handle something violent, I'll hire actual real security, whether it's LAPD, NYPD, or actual licensed armed security that will do whatever is necessary. Then we'll get on the stand and explain step by step.
So you liable to see anybody on the platy, so yeah. Cause like I said, I'm staying far away from these dudes. That's a fact. Nah, Trapstar Ross is one of them dudes I was watching. I'm watching this nigga. Let me let y'all see my face. The first time I saw this nigga, I said, yo, who let this goofy in the game? That's a goofy. He should never be talking no Chicago street talk, man. He won't last 30 seconds in any of these neighborhoods. How y'all let him get famous, fam? He's on Vlad getting interview. He got to be the feds. Let's listen to it.
I honestly, I feel so bad for Quando for everything that's happened, the Von situation. He's got to look over his shoulder for the rest of his life. And he's probably is getting jammed up because he's in a situation where he does need street guys around him, unfortunately, for what he's facing with, for what he's dealing with. At least from the outside of how it looks. He's got one of Chicago's most dangerous gangs that are on him for life. And he's in a lose-lose situation, and he's probably having to keep these guys around him for protection. And then he's getting jammed up with stuff that you agree, he's not involved in any of that side of things, but he's probably damn near got to keep these guys around him for his own safety. I don't know if Quando can even hire real security for the situation that he's dealing with. I don't even know. They've tried to kill him numerous times.
Well, yeah, his best friend, Lil Pop, got killed in front of him in the car in L.A.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of theories about that situation, about exactly why or who or whatever has been involved. There's been a lot of little lyrics, little pot shots from different people over the years about that situation. But no matter how you look at it, bro, this is the situation. Quando's dealing with life or death. And before that, they shot up his car 100 times. Fortunately, no one died. But,
How are we listening to this goofy tell us about street talk? I'm sorry. You guys, what is going on, bro?
Well, there are a few different theories about what it was. Allegedly someone in his entourage got hit in the hand or something else. He's got to deal with this situation of these guys coming after him probably forever, realistically, for what's happened. It's very unfortunate. I think he's dealing with a very unique situation, but I agree. I think the average rapper, as soon as you get a bit of money, you need to cut the homie security loose, And if you've got people in your team that are street that want to level up and, do serious things themselves, you could put someone on and give someone a deal, but you're right. You don't need to bring the whole gang entourage through to be causing trouble everywhere you go.
And we supposed to listen to you tell us how to move? That's what I mean. You think out for 1 minute, right, y'all? I'ma sit there and listen to a Trapstar Ross tell me how to move in these streets and in these games. Don't you know Little Durk and Quando Rondo would have smacked your glasses off your face? Trapstar Ross. Locatina, what's up, boo-boo? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, fam. Do you think niggas want to listen to you? I'm not even going to tell these niggas how to move. I don't even got no time to tell you how to move. I'm worried about how I'm moving. That's what I'm saying. Because Trap Star Ross, all y'all podcast dudes, y'all niggas is hiding. You know what I mean? Y'all running your mouths hiding. Me, when I get out of here, I'm going to the bud spot. The streets see me every day. I got hundreds of thousands of followers. Niggas see me every day. I can't Sheababytv, all of that. But I'm outside. You know what I mean? That's why I don't run my mouth so crazy like that, because I'm really in these streets. These Trap Star Rosses and all these niggas trying to tell niggas how to move, that shit get me sick to my stomach. These niggas on major platforms. This shit got a million views. Vlad and them get 1 million views. We got to sit here and watch and listen to a dude tell us how to move in the game. I came up in the 80s and 90s listening to a nigga from their 2000s telling me how to move with glasses on from London. I can't. I got a New York Giants hat on. Think I'm going to listen to a nigga from London with goggles on tell me how to move in these streets? That nigga's nasty work to me, fam. Let's go back. Let's go back, though.
Yeah.
And he
was a fan, yeah.
Probably going to catch a huge lawsuit over that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, the kid ended up in the hospital.
A kid looked like he nearly died in the footage. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was awful. And so, but then again, you know, like we said before, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people are street smart, but maybe they're not book smart, or maybe they're not, you know, socially smart, and they don't realize the risk that they're taking on by having the wrong kind of people around them. You know, bringing all the homies through. It does cause more problems than it's worth. And, you know, it's unfortunate. But Quando is such a unique situation, man. I just feel bad for that guy because he's so talented. But the situation that he's ended up in, man, he didn't want to be in that situation, you know. Goddamn, accidentally winds up killing damn near the most infamous gangster from Southside Chicago. And now he's got to worry about this thing his whole life. He didn't even want to be in that fight. So
no, not at all.
So it's
he
actually
didn't even want
messed
to talk
up.
about it in our interview.
And
honestly,
I understand.
Yeah, he just was like, man, I just don't even want to talk about it. That's in the past. And I respect it.
And he's talked about it at length. And the thing that's interesting about Quando is, like, obviously everyone wants to talk to him about the whole Von and the Durk beef and that, but his life's been so interesting. He's got a whole bunch of interesting stuff to talk about separate from that. Obviously, people want to know about that situation, but it is very sad, man. It's very messed up. And obviously, yeah, the big question mark is always like, well, you know, how much is Durk doing to keep pushing the fire towards Quando and stuff like that? And you know, I often wonder, man. I often wonder, will the murder of Lil Pab get solved? You know, it happened in a very high-profile area. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, that was like when Duck got killed, you know? What was outside the Beverly Center?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if that gets solved eventually. And you know, I think we'd all be very curious to know who exactly set that up.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. Because...
Okay, so there we go. That's where I wanted to end that, right there. Okay, so, right there. I just told y'all. That interview, look. Can't lie to y'all. This is straight from 6 days ago. But that's not when the interview, that's that part. He dropped that part 6 days ago when, I guess when Durk got arrested. The actual real interview came out like 14 days ago. And then Durk gets killed because this dude was the whole time, because look, Trap Star Ross, he was doing blogs on that actual case of Rondo's man getting killed. When, you know, when Rondo was like, no, that part. No, that's all of that. Remember we saw all that? That's what I'm saying. I hope y'all like the lighting too. I dimmed the lights, gave it a little sexier vibe in here. Calm it down a little bit because my energy's too up. So I gotta bring the lights down. Vlad and Adam 22 needs to get up out of here, man. I hate them people who keep doing interviews with the same. Yo, listen. This is why I won't interview. It's watered down. can these niggas jump on here and hold you like this? That's why I say I salute to the Hassan Campbell's, my man, let's get to that. Zip to the drips and all of them. Niggas is just niggas turning on their phone and getting to the bag, B. Niggas don't got time for all of them sitting down, talking to all these rap niggas, chasing them, paying them money to sit down, tell the same stories. It's corny. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying the sports commentating that I'm doing, interviewing the athletes a little bit more because it's less stress. No problems. I don't have to listen to you tell me you shot somebody. So and for me to have a broken heart when I leave there knowing that I had to try to manipulate you for questions for me to get views. That's sort of like selling your aunt drugs. Yeah, baby. You know what I mean? It's sort of like selling your aunt drugs. No, I'm on this. I got hired by Clash TV and Chris Gotti and the Gottis. That's a fact. With Clash TV, I'm like a Stephen A. kind of sports commentator on the platform for them. Let me see. I can pull up a little. So here it goes.
Clash
Here it goes.
TV.
This is the league they in. Y'all can go check them out. Y'all, it's your boy Sheababytv, and we are here with the CPL standings. They are out. I told y'all I would deliver it to y'all this week, and it is up. That's the league right there. It's the Blacktop Beast. You know they got Kedar Edwards, a.k.a. Joe Clark, Mr. Lean on Me, coming in at number 8, coached by, you know who, my guy out there in Long Island, the Mac crew, and they coming in at number 8. So let me tell y'all about the league. Okay, so that's a league, right? That's put together from Chris Gotti, Irv Gotti's brother from Murder, Inc. They went and took all the street ball basketball players in New York City and made a professional league like the Big Three, like Ice Cube, I want to say, I would say Ice Cube, the Big Three. Who else got leagues like this? It's a lot of leagues like out there. Oh, you know that league where they play for $1 million? Like all the old college teams? Anyway, it's a professional league that they got. And they went and they found me on the internet, told me to come down to the office. I was like, let me go see what these niggas talking about. So I go down there and I see they got an official setup. Everything's official. They got advertisement, everything. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, what you want me to do here? They like, we want you to be our Stephen A. I said, what? Okay. They don't know I'm a sports nigga. Like, I'd rather talk to sports all day anyway. It's just that sports sometimes it's like, like they play every day and it's so repetitive of the same thing constantly. Look, here go another interview right here. I mean, so I'm glad that you guys are in this league, and I can't wait to see where you guys land. And like I said, all the other teams that did lose today, I'm pretty sure you guys are not writing them off. Also.
Oh, never. We're not writing nobody off. Everybody has great teams in here.
If you're not scouting,
teams are made to lose. You're not gonna win every game, but it's how you come from the next game.
How you prepare. You know what I'm saying? Like
You feel me? Yeah, man. They got your man lined up right. That's a fact. So yeah, the games come on Sundays on YouTube. Here, let me put up the, this is what it looks like. If you want to go on YouTube, you can go look at their page right now. All the games are on there. Hold on, let me show you the logo, what it looks like. For those that are interested, you know what I mean? If you're a basketball head, but your man Sheababy's on the platform, that's why they got me there. They hoping that, the people that rock with me want to go see it. So I talk about it sometimes with y'all. I feel like I should be talking about it more, but we be so deep into the smoke that, the platty's the platty. But yeah, if you follow me on the gram, then you would know all of this. Oh, here you go. Boom. That's what it looks like. Clash TV Street Ball. Boom. There you go. Clash TV Street Ball. Good looks, Michelle. And their main sponsor is these dudes. Earn Your Leisure. So if you fuck with Earn Your Leisure, you know all about them. Yeah, baby. If you fuck with Earn Your Leisure, you know all about them. They also, yeah, they have every game. They got celebrities there. Dave East was there last week. I saw Jadakiss was in there. Me and him kicked it for a minute. Fat Joe's always there. Oh, and Fat Joe. Fat Joe is actually the commissioner. As a fact, I forgot to tell you the main smoke. And look, you can see me on there too. Remember I showed y'all this before? And then we're going to get out of here. Let me see. Yeah, I have a show with Chris Gotti, Fat Joe, that comes out in January through their platform. Because look, I'm going to show y'all real quick. This is when we interviewed Kendrick Perkins. I don't know if y'all watched the NBA. Hold on, it's coming up. It's coming up. Here it is, look.
At the Clash Cup on the 27th with all the, and we just, like, I'm gonna have you out in the park. I got Fat Joe, you know, he the commissioner. You know, Fat Joe the commissioner. You know, gotta talk about him. So he's gonna be there, like, and I'm bringing in some celebrities. You know, I'm gonna pull a few strings and get some people out there just because I want the kids in the community to see this is what we doing and this is how we gonna make this shit go for us. We gonna start this pro league. We got the Clash Cup on the 27th with all the, and we just, like, I'm gonna have you out in the park. I got
yeah, I just be chilling, man. I don't really say too much. You know, I got my own show with them. That's when I got busy on there. That comes out in January, but I don't really say too much. They're the old vet guys, you know. I'm sitting in conversations with Kendrick Perkins. I got a chance to interview also Kevin Garnett. Also got a chance to we talked with also from the Knicks. What's my man's name? Forgot his name, but we talked with him. Did a couple of shows already. But that'll come out in January. I'll keep y'all up to date. But yeah, shout out to Clash TV. Shout out to my man Chris Gotti giving me the shot, man. You know, called me into the office, and it's been love ever since, man. You know, they cashed me out. Cha-ching! 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 That's the most important, man. That they cash me out and they show love, man. So I'll see you guys on Monday, and we back at the smoke. We did 2 hours today, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Shout out to Michelle. I want to see those feet, girl. We want to see them toes, boo. We need that. We need that, Michelle. Yeah. I know you sent me the other ones. I could post those. You know what I mean? We need that. Patricia, we need that. Melvisha, we need that. Locatina, we need that. The Sheababytv, we need that. And for Christmas, send you a Gmail. Okay, let's see what Locatina's talking about before we get out of here. Let's see what Locatina's talking about. Let's see. Let me see. Locatina. I don't really see nothing, Locatina. Maybe it went to spam. Okay, y'all pull up Monday morning. I got to check the spam. Locatina says she's in the building. She said send you a Gmail. Oh, Locatina, I am very interested in seeing that Gmail. Locatina. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.